As fascinating as this discussion has been so far, we have a special guest joining us, Congressman Tim Burchett, who is standing by.
Yeah, I'm connected, and we'll bring him up.
All right, awesome.
Great.
Congressman?
Congressman, welcome.
Well, thank y'all so much for having me on.
Jay, you've helped facilitate this discussion with the Congressman.
Definitely. You know, over the last 2 decades, I've spent countless hours with Congress briefing the UAP topic in an official capacity on behalf of the U.S. government. And Congressman Burchett, he is a key driver within Congress to help push the much-needed transparency about everything going on with the phenomenon.
I appreciate that very kind introduction.
In the past, we've been lucky to have members of the Utah state government take an interest in our investigation. But for U.S. Congressman Tim Burchett to meet with us is absolutely next level. Based on what members of our military and other national security agencies have encountered in the skies, he's gone on record that he believes extraterrestrial life exists. He also thinks that our government knows a lot more about it than they've told the public, and that it all should be disclosed.
Thank you, Congressman. I'm going to turn the time to our principal investigator, Eric Bard.
Yeah, one of the events that we want to show you is something we refer to as the in and out incident.
Okay.
I'll proceed with the video record frame by frame. It's right here.
Yep.
Okay. Travis, would you like to describe to the Congressman what we're seeing here?
Yeah, Congressman, we were conducting an experiment, and the helicopter was probably a couple hundred feet in the air. What's happening here, Tim, is you see this bright object off to the east, a bluish-white orb, and it flies at a fairly high velocity directly into the solid rock mesa. And so we call that the endpoint.
Right.
And then we see it exits right there, just below the helicopter, flies underneath the helicopter, and then literally just vanishes.
I've been briefed in the past by a pilot who described something very similar to this. There's going to be a scientific explanation of this. Maybe it's not within the realm of our understanding. And frankly, we just need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
It's wild to hear that this possible craft we documented on the ranch lines up with official accounts of strange encounters given by members of our own military. And it just goes to show how important Skinwalker Ranch is to understanding UAPs.
We want the American people and the world to realize that these things are real phenomenon, that we don't know what they are and where they come from and what their intent is.
Well, I've said in the past that I would prefer it to be for folks like you all in the scientific community. The funding would be there for them to research it and to report to us on a regular basis. I think it would open up some new thought processes and maybe some new avenues.
Absolutely.
You know, we've talked about things coming into our airspace, but there's another aspect of this. We are seeing what looks like technological interference with all of our platforms, notably GPS or global positioning technology.
Yeah, all of our instrumentation, so we can tell where we're getting the data measured, has GPS trackers connected to it. Whether we're doing ground penetrating radar to look underneath the surface, whether we're flying the helicopter with instruments on it, whether we're just walking around or driving around the property with instruments, we have GPS systems on them that are supposed to be centimeter accurate. And when we start to collect some of the data that's of most interest, suddenly the GPS will see that there are 31 satellites above but cannot get a GPS fix, and it can't tell us our location. So there is clearly a technological interaction taking place, whether it's humans doing it or something else doing it, I don't know, but that's scary when you think about how many things in our culture depend on GPS. And I think that's a national security issue.
That's exactly right.